Imagine if the entire complexity of Indian law could be searched, understood, and explained instantly. No lawyers, no jargon, no confusion. That's what I set out to build. Hi everyone, I am Anashik Padi, and today I am going to show you the demo of a RAG chatbot that I built. Legal information in India is scattered across PDFs, amendments, obscure websites, and outdated portals. For most people, accessing the right law at the right time is practically impossible. Whether you're a student, a founder, just a citizen trying to understand your rights, navigating legal documents feels like decoding a maze designed to confuse you. We have some existing solutions for this. We have search portals and free PDF websites online, but they can't interpret meaning. They don't explain, they don't cross-reference, and they certainly don't understand natural language questions. Meanwhile, general purpose LLM chatbots, which may be able to give you a response based on your query, they hallucinate, they invent sections, and fail on jurisdiction-specific laws. There was simply no reliable way to get accurate, grounded Indian law answers in plain English. So I built this where Nyay AI, retrieval augmented legal intelligence system designed to deeply understand Indian law. Nyay AI ingests real legal documents, be it in the form of PDF, documents, and web links, chunks them, embeds them, indexes them in quadrant, retrieves the exact clauses, and uses Gemini 2.5 Pro as LLM to generate grounded, reliable answers. Let's go ahead. Uh, I have actually some of the questions ready for the demo. This is trained on the Information Technology Act. Let us just ask the first question. What is the purpose of the IT Act? Now, when we hit on the send button, what it actually does is embeds the question as well and checks in the knowledge bank whether this question is already been asked before. If yes, then just give the response from there only. If not, what it does is this converts it into vector embeddings and then semantically searches in the vector space in quadrant DB and finds the most contextually relevant piece of vectors and then gives it as a context to the LLM. Let's ask it another question. Explain the major cyber offenses that is covered in the IT Act. Let's see what the LLM has to say. So yeah, basically this is it. Now let's quickly stop this screen share and I'll just show you the HLD real quick. Yes. So as I said earlier, this is the ingest route where I'm ingesting PDFs, web links, and documents, and I'm chunking them into through a file chunker. I'm chunking into them into batches. Then I'm generating vector embedding through embedding 001 model of Google. Why I'm using this? I could have used any other embedding model since all of those embedding models that I considered fall into the same kind of category and same pricing. So I chose to be embedding since I'm using Gemini 2.5 Pro. And after I have done then embeddings, then I'll be upsetting them into a quadrant. Quadrant is my vector DB of selection, and and after that is done, I'm also going to chunk and generate questions also and possible questions for that same chunked resource, and also send upsert it into vector DB to optimize my queries, retrieval queries. This was all about ingestion, and for chat, the same thing happens when a query which is already asked, I fetch it from the question bank. If not, I generate vector embeddings and do a vector similarity search, retrieve, send the context with query to the LLM, and then generate the response. Now let's quickly take a look at the code. This is the code. This is the query service that I was talking about. and which is handling the query response, the user's question. Here I'm also doing the same thing. I'm also, as you can see, retrieve chunks. We are also doing query vector embedding 0. What we do basically is we basically chunk into small vectors, put it, upset it into the quadrant DB, and then we do a vector similarity search on quadrant DB, get back the context and pass the context to LLM for context continuity. And here is the ingest service that I was talking about. For PDFs, PDFs can contain different types of texts, layered texts, and unstructured text as well. So for that, for PDF particularly, I'm using two tools. I'm using PDF Plumber, and I'm also using unstructured.io, because unstructured.io is very really good at parsing very unstructured, unlayered kind of texts. And for tables, all PDF Plumber is enough. So that's about it. My biggest challenge was eliminating hallucinations completely and forcing the model to answer only from the retrieved legal context. So this required a strict retrieval-only pipeline optimized for chunking, deterministic prompting, and a verification layer to reject ungrounded outputs. The single decision brought Nyay AI close to zero hallucinations, the gold standard for any legal AI RAG chatbot. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for sticking with this demo.